Let's calculate the interest earned after the first year. So interest earned, this is after the first year, and this equals amount invested times the interest rate. So therefore this equals amount invested is $60. So I plug in 60 and then multiply with the interest rate, which is 6%. So I write 6% as a fraction, that is 6 by 100 is 6%. So when we multiply these two, we get 60 times 6 is 360 divided by 100. So it is 3.6, and so interest earned is $3.6. We now calculate the money in the account after 1 year, and so this equals amount invested. This is the amount invested at the beginning plus interest earned after first year. So amount invested at the beginning is $60. So I put 60 plus interest earned after first year is $3.6. So it is 3.6. So when we add 60 plus 3.6, we get 63.6. So therefore we say that the money in the account after 1 year is $63.6. We now calculate the money in the account after 5 years. So here we should use the compound interest amount formula, because every year the amount in the account changes, and the interest we have to calculate based on the amount which is there in the account after every year. So it is basically a compound interest problem. That is why we have to use the compound interest account amount formula. So which is A equals P times of 1 plus R by N raised to the power of NT, where this A represents the amount in the account after n years. This is the amount after n years, and P is the amount invested in the beginning. R is the rate of interest, and N represents the number of times it is compounded. Here it is 1, because it is compounded for every year, and T represents the time in years. So let's plug in the values of P, R, N, and T. Here P equals $60. That is, this is the amount invested, and R is the interest rate, which is 6%. So we have to put this in decimals. 6%, and this equals 6 divided by 100, and so this equals 0.06, and n is the number of times the amount is compounded. So here it is 1, because it is compounded every year, and t is the time in years. So we have to calculate the money in the account after 5 years, which means t equal to 5. So using this formula, we will now calculate the amount. So therefore a equals replace p by 60 times 1 plus replace r by zero point zero 0.06. So it is 0.06 divided by n equal to 1, and then raised to the power of nt. N is 1 and t is 5. And so let's simplify this. So we get a equals 60 times 1 plus zero point zero 0.06, which is 1.06, and this is raised to the power of 5 times 1 is 5. So we can plug this numerical expression into the calculator and find the value. And when we do that, we approximately get 80.3. This is rounded to one decimal place, and this is in dollars. So therefore, we say that the money in the account after 5 years, and this equals $80.3.